Alright, hi there. Let me get all my stuff set so that I can make sure that I am ready to up for this race. Make sure that my controller is actually working and everything, so I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm ready. We have an open step race today. So good old open seed to practice for this tournament coming up. Doing it through the step ladder again, just like yesterday with the Cas boots. 13 of us in there right now. We'll see how this goes. It's a noon start, so... Oh, looks like we got more people joining in. That's cool. Alright. So we're just going to be waiting for everyone to ready up and for a countdown. But meanwhile, we'll just kind of make sure everything looks good over here on this end, and I think we're ready to go. I can minimize this, though. Okay. Alright. Looks like we got 15 in now. That's cool. Just waiting on 4 people to get ready. I think it's a hard noon start no matter what in the ladders. So 2 minutes. But I am ready to get wrecked. There's going to be some people in here who are just going to destroy us, and that's totally fine. I just want to kind of get I mean, if I'm lucky and I luck out on something, that would be pretty sweet, but I'm anticipating on getting destroyed. I don't care. There's a few runners that are in here that are probably a bit more closer to my ability, so it'll be interesting to see how I do time-wise with them. Looks like we got 16 in here. So that's cool. And everyone's readied up. Very good. I might change up my routing for this one. I think I'm not going to do Houlihan, and let's see how that goes. So I'll start at the house and do Uncle, and then we're going to go. Alright, 15 people in. Someone goes removed because they didn't ready up, and we're starting in 5 seconds here. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Hey, cool. That honestly helps things out a little bit. Alright, let's do Uncle, and we'll try our tree pull. So we'll switch it up a little bit from what I normally do. I want to see if this ends up paying off a little bit. Because the hula hand move is great to get early money, but it is taking a little bit of time. And I don't always necessarily need that. And now that we have a lot of bombs, we certainly won't need to spend 50 rupees on that. So that's kind of good. Let's see what Uncle's got. I mean, this will just ensure that if I come from the north, I'll get enough money to buy Battle Vendor, and that's really the big goal. We have so many bombs, we don't know what to do with them. Okay. Alright, whatever. Ooh. Desert's the green pendant, and then the red crystals are in the other two. That is spicy. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the tree pull, because we'll just get bombs again if I haven't killed anything. That's nice, but we're not going to worry about it. Take a little peek. Just a piece of heart. You love to see it. Damn bird. It's early, I don't mind grabbing a piece. 2 seconds out of my way. Quack! Okay. Well, let's go find out what's in the village. And see if that gives us some direction here. Okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah, sword's good. Hook shot's really good. Glove or flute would give me a lot of access to stuff on Death Mountain. Flute makes it logic, but I won't anticipate on getting the lamp right away. Could happen, but okay, there's a heart. Perfect. We have our money for Battle Vendor and a hammer. Oh boy. Okay. What you got? Ether. We're gonna have 2 out of 3. Okay. Alright. Well, we could do the back of the bar. And we could take a peek at the elaborate race game. And then I guess we do the southern checks. Ooh. Okay, that's good because I can clear Eastern. I'll feel pretty comfortable doing that. And we might even find a lamp on the way anyway. Alright, what do we got? I guess we grab that just in case. It is a major item. It could be required. Alright, let's do some southern checks. I might want to do Dampen to Agina, or... Yeah, let's do that first. Because I'm not very motivated to do anything with the water checks right now without a moon pearl for the waterfall cave, or even just the flippers in general to do everything. And Zora's not in logic without at least a glove anyway. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Yes. Okay, well, now we got money. That's good. I could have hookshot to that. I gotta remember to do that. It's worth. Sag heart. Alright, we can take a peek at the desert ledge before we save and quit out of here. Which is what I will probably do. Alright, so nothing amazing there. But it's done. And, oh, there it is. Okay, so we know there's a lamp. If we find a book, we can get it. So that's interesting. So I'm glad we scouted that. Very interesting. Now, I'm only going to feel bad if there's a book in Mini Moldworm, because then if I would have done this first, I could have just got that in one shot. But that's okay. Knowing that it's there, it's easy to get right back to that spot. I'll take you. Thanks. Get out of there. Bottle. Okay, there's our flute. We're immediately gonna just do that in the bottle so that we can get Death Mountain access. I think that's probably a way to go. Because the transportation alone is just huge. Let's activate that immediately. And then I can still go down and do Eastern at any point, but we have so many item checks. The density's on Death Mountain for sure. Because Eastern could have a vital item in there, but I can get there at any point. Could also just have 3 crappy items. But now we can get around a lot faster. So this is worth. Then we can turn this in. Okay, not of any real value. So the other cool thing is that when we do find a book, that gives us really quick access to get back to desert. So, I mean, everyone's gonna get this, so it's not like it's like a super amazing thing or anything, but it does definitely help in general. All right, rescue our old man. Make sure we get around that pit. There we go. More money. Well, the good news is we have enough for Pod and for Zora. So when we get to that point, we're pretty much set. Alright, let's sneak a peek at these. For son of a bitch. You know, it's so funny when you find out, oh, it's mirror locked. Well, there's the moon pearl. So getting up here was definitely important. God. Alright. Cool. This is like turning into some kind of weird bastardized scavenger hunt. So if we do find the mirror somewhere over here on the mountain, that'd be great. So we can just get the book. Then the lamp's accessible, so then we at least have a fire source. That'll make Easter a breeze, even though I could do it without, but whatever. If it's accessible, I might as well grab it. There could be something else in desert that's worthwhile, too, in the front. We'll find out when we get there. It is the green pendant, so you never know. Get away from me. Dude. Dead rocks, man. Just absolutely love me. Alright, so ideal situation would be we find... I don't know. I mean, a glove would also give me Dark World access, which could be really what we need more than anything else. We are going to do Hera while we're up here. Because we'll at least be able to beat it. Smario's nice. Got a little bit too close to the edge there. Alright, let's find out what's on the floating island, in case we need to... Okay, hearts. So not necessary. We'll come back for Spiral Cave. We want to do this first. Dude, alright, alright. We're finding everything we need. I'm not complaining. Perfect. This guy needs to just fuck off for a second. Alright. We need this. There we go. You know what? We're already up here. Let's just do this. It's easier. Really about the same time as setting up this bomb anyway. Alright, so the second item is still... The irony of it possibly being fire locked, but mirror unlocking the progression to get to that fire. It's so dumb. We're gonna make life a little bit easier, get the hammer out, and let's get our first crystal. And if we're lucky, the item drops right here. Nice. Come on. There you go. Yeah, you played nice. Thank you, Mulborn. Son of a gun. Alright, well, we're leaving an item behind. That's too bad.
Oh, yes.
Go in. Alright, let's get our info. Ice, Skullwoods, and that's all we need. Everything else is a crystal. Okay. Alright, let's read this. Rupees. Wonderful. Alright, we're gonna just get the Spiral Cave item, and then we're gonna go into Desert, grab our lamp, and then we're gonna start clearing shit out. So we're gonna go directly to... and it is possible we could beat Desert, and I might just do it, because it's... Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe I won't. If I get the two items in front, I'm probably just gonna bail, honestly. Mainly because Lambo is gonna be slow right now, unless we get an item in there. Like, you can kill him with hammer, but it's really annoying. So unless we get an item in there that makes Lambo a lot faster to kill, I'm not really interested in it. I'd rather just go to Eastern, get that done. We'll already have the freaking red bomb done. And then we can start doing Dark World stuff. We gotta find a glove yet, though. So I'm like jumping the gun here. We don't have a glove. But that might show up in one of these checks. So let's find out. That's the other reason why we can't even do Desert anyway. I wasn't even thinking about the glove. I don't know, for some reason I thought I had it. And then I'm like, wait, I can't do anything Dark World yet. It's alright. I'm allowed to have those moments. I figured it out before I did something stupid. So I'm actually totally okay if this dungeon locks me out immediately. Because we really don't want to be here that long anyway. Okay. Well, while we're here, we're going to look. Game's got jokes. It would be so rude if the compass is in the big chest, and I literally have an item on the torch and I'm on Lammo and I can't get either one. That would be really awful. Alright, well, so there's at least an item in the big chest, so we're gonna get something out of here. It might be trash, but we're at least gonna get it. It's trash. That's fine. We tried. Let's at least go get our lamp and get out of here. We're gonna head directly to Eastern. We also have Escape that we could check out too. Let's find out what's here. I don't know why I talked to him. We knew what that was. Red meringue. Ooh. Well, that's interesting, because now if I would have come here, I could have gotten that item out of Hera earlier, because that would have given me a fire source to do it. Would have also let me get Eastern done quicker, so I'm probably behind because of that. Maybe. Where did I get my bow? I think the bow was right in the village. Maybe? No, maybe it was on the mountain. I don't even remember. I don't know. Worst case, if I have to go back up, I'll go back up. That's a bad field, but I'm probably going to clear out Escape first, though, because Density says go there. Alright, there's one item. I also do have to keep in mind that I technically could clear out Aga 1. So maybe that's what I do, is I just do Escape and then do Aga 1. Because it still has the possibility of being that requirement. We shall see. See if I can do this right. Nice. I'll take it. Yeah, let's grab these. Refill's not gonna hurt. Alright. Well, I was right about Eastern being full of trash. I mean, there is one more item in here, but not looking promising. Alright, let's just go kill Armos then. Hey, right before this, I was practicing the Armos quick kills, so we'll give it a shot, but... I was, I'm very mid on this. Come on! That's so stupid. Get out of my face. I was like frames early with my arrow. It's annoying. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Nope, I already fucked it up. Alright, we tried. We failed, but we tried. Hey, 2 crystals down before 30 minutes? That's not awful. I want to just because let's check Ice Cave to make sure we don't abandon something stupid. Because it would feel really bad if there's a glove in here and we just didn't get it. And then we'll go and do escape and stuff. Alright, good. I'm probably going to abandon the Hera item just because it doesn't make sense to go all the way up the mountain for one thing when I can do escape and then just do Aga Tower and get access. That might feel bad if I'm wrong. If that is a glove, that's going to be really bad, but I think it's a risk that we got to take at this point. I'm gonna go to Zelda's cell first because we want to see if we can get this key so we can go and do the full back and get all the way to the back room, and then we'll just mirror back both times so we can just do Aga 1 if we don't get a glove. Okay. Sorry. I am a little bit worried that the game gives you both fire sources, and the check that I'm going to skip is a firelock check. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, though, because, I mean, I've had plenty of seeds where that could very well just not even remotely closely be the answer. And I'm gonna have to go back up the mountain at some point anyway, so whatever. So please be the key. It's not, but that's a really great item. Okay. I didn't want to leave. Not this door anyway. Alright, so the small key is locked in the back, so that means there's at least 1 or 2 items back there. Besides, I get to hear Megalovania. Okay. That's a shame. Gonna kill them all. I mean, pod is fully clearable once we get over there. Alright, we're gonna just hope that we don't have a Trolley Aga 1. So far, so good. Yes. Do it again. I dare you. Come on. Yeah. Alright, 3 out of 4 is good. That was a really nice angle one. Only 1 blue ball. I'll take it. Alright, let's go to pod. Dude. Alright, that's a really good sign. Because now we have 3 crystal dungeons that we could fully clear. Yeah, that's good. And we need glove and mitts for the other ones. And fire rod. Or ice rod, I meant. Maybe vamos? We don't know about that yet. But going to high density places like Pod and stuff are, you know, real good calls here. I just need to get some arrows. Are there some in here? I guess not. I know where there's some. One of the pots down here. There we go. That's all I need to with silvers. Alright. Maybe an item here? No. So far just all keys. So there could be an item. Maybe the big key on the bow side here. Key? I want these. Thank you. Mushroom. Ugh. Garbage. It'll be garbage until it gives you something decent. Which might happen. Likelihood, no. I didn't need that. Alright, so we are going to check Harmless Hellway in a second. Okay. A bottle. Alright, 2 more items to go. And we have 4 checks left. Okay, these guys suck. There's one. And we get a life refill. Convenient. there's the second one. So we don't even need to open the big chest. Let's just go to the boss. Half magic is nice. I'll take the arrows. We only need one for Helma here, but whatever. That's a good turnover for me. Okay. Not bad. We got a third crystal. We have 2 more that we can get. I feel like going right to Hype Cave.
Yes.
And then maybe back up after that. And go into Thieves and Village. And waiting on Swamp. Because Swamp is one of those where, like, yes, it's got the item density, but it, I don't know. It might have my answer. I mean, maybe I do it, because I have everything to do it fast. Ish. Ugh, get away from me. So I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing to do. I do wish I had a sword upgrade before going in there. Getting demolished by these idiots. Asking ye shall receive. Alright, I guess that's a sign. Let's just go in there. Because that does make, that makes Argus significantly faster. Get him out of my face. Boo. And arrows. Alright, we're gonna go straight back. And then we'll come back in for left side. Get out of my face. There we go. I think we're item type from this point on, so there's definitely 2 items on the left side and something in the big chest. Right, 4, 3, yeah. Oh, I don't need that shit. I also gotta remember when I leave here that I can check Boundless Tablet. And I might as well just do the other super checks down here. And then we'll go up. We're gonna grab this key to make the left side easier. Well, we need it for the left side, so... Otherwise we'd be kind of screwing ourselves. I literally just thought I had the boots for a second there. Like, what's wrong with you? That's what happens when you play a lot of like the casual boot seats and you think you have them all the time, and you're like, no. I didn't switch the arrows. There we go. Okay. So we still have 3 items, so we're gonna have to come back in.
Oh, yes.
God forbid one of these is a glove. We really need it. We need both. So let's open up big chest. My first shield. At least the good news is we don't need this key. And then after we check the other 2 chests, we just mirror the hell out of here. Two shields, really? Wow. Love it when a required dungeon has just hot garbage in it. Oh, come on. Another bottle. Sure. Now we know hearts is the sun prize, because I don't think I tested that out earlier. Or if I did, I didn't recall it. I don't have a glove, you dummy. I can't go that way. We're gonna check K45. Actually, we'll go back and we'll do the red bomb in a second. I have access to that, and I really should look at it. Okay. Let's do dig game, and then we'll do our bomb. Dude, first egg, amazing. Bye. Alright, cool. We're out of here. Alright. So the good news is, even if I wanted to, I cannot check. I can do flipper stuff, and I probably should do that because I don't want to abandon that for too long. Oh man. When do I want to route that in, though? It's a lot of quick checks, but I'm here, and I would rather get the bomb first. Actually, I don't even need... I just need mirror. Because we can do the Aga 1 portal method here. Maybe I do the flippers checks right after this, because I can come back to the portal real fast. Because I can get health back if I just save and quit the Link's house, so that I can check all the crap. Not a bad option. Get rid of the B. That's so ass. Because I was just there. Alright. Ah, that's stupid. Ah, me. Alright, fine. I forgot. Alright, so we're doing a quick check on Hobo. We could have just gotten the item in the lake on the island. Hopefully that's not anything worth. Because I could have grabbed that earlier. It's kind of a waste of time now if I have to go back to it. So we're going to hope it's garbage. We're going to scout it right now. Okay, good. Powder. Alright, well that's good because I can just do the mushroom turn-in guilt-free. So that's fine. We'll grab that. Alright. That's good news, because now we don't have to worry about what gets us into Mire or Tuna Rock. Okay. We'll do this really quick. Okay, not necessary. Part of me wants to do the dig spot quickly. It's annoying, but I want to know whether or not it was trying to give me access to something. And then we're just going to head to Thieves. We can also do stuff in Skullwoods too, but Thieves is the crystals, so I want to prioritize that. Whatever. Okay. I still can't believe that we have not achieved any other type of Dark World access yet. It really is starting to make me worry about that Mire basement, honestly. But if I go into Thieves and Skullwoods and I still haven't found... Because we're getting to a point where I'm just going to flat out need mitts. Like, it's not even... Oh, can I not even go this way? I think I have to swim. Okay. I could have probably hammered, actually. But that's alright. We're here now. Yeah, I could have done the peg. That's wild. Now, if both gloves are over here, I'm gonna feel amazing about a lot of my routing, because I did a lot of shit without having either one of them, and that's great. And so really, my success compared to others in this seat is really gonna come down to whether or not anything is in Herod basement. If that's a garbage check, I'm gonna feel pretty good. Don't want this guy coming after me. Alright. Let's peek at... Get out of here. Really? Fuck off. I want to just peek at the check up here at Bumper, and then we're just going to go to the village. Again, I'm going to prioritize that because it's a crystal, but we can always come back up into Skullwoods after. Okay. Nothing there. I could also just do powder check real quick while I'm here. Not the worst idea. I do have to remember, if I have to go back up the mountain, I'll have Ether Tablet and Hera, so at least I get 2 checks out of it. It's not just 1. That does help a little bit with accepting the fact that that might be a play. Alright, not anything of importance. Now we know. Alright, let's do these last 2 village checks, then we go into Thieves. Because at least we can full clear Thieves. And it's a crystal, so it's definitely worth. We just gotta hope we get an answer. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's here. Well, with that had to show up, so whatever. God. Alright. I mean, we know it's Crystal Dungeon. It literally says it on the screen, but we got the single rupee. Fucking great. Get out of my way. There we go. Dun, 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 He was using his running attack. Alright, whatever. We gotta do the basement the long way. That's incredible, honestly. I literally just said it, and I tried to lift the rock. I'm a freaking moron. I guess we just do this first. Ow! That was unnecessary. I thought he was gonna get me. Dropping. Holy shit. Hey, a first glove. Holy crap.
Oh, yes.
The sad part is that doesn't even solve my woes. Because I need to go right to mitts at this point. I've done everything I really can. So we're gonna look for the items in Skull Woods, since we're right here. Ugh. Did not ask. And if we actually find the other glove in here, I guess we go right for Meyer. I could just walk out. I'm incentivized just to go back to the front, but I don't know. Part of me is just like, just go back here. Ugh. The only good news we know is that Ice Rod could be unped, but the glove cannot be. Because of Ice Palace. Oh, we could do this. Gotta get those. Could serve a little bit of magic. Makes the moth fight a little bit better. Plus, I need to pull that, yeah, so. Alright, let's check the chest back here. And then we'll go in the front. And then we might have to suck it up and go back up to Hera. Or it could be a desert thing, which would be really shitty too. But I could do 2 checks. I guess they're both 2 because desert's the green, but... Oh my god, I didn't take the book out. Okay. Like, why are you buzzing me? Because I'm an idiot. Alright. Now we know that that's nothing. Let's go back in and get this other chest. So coming back here was unfortunately a giant waste of time, but I guess going back to the front in this case would have been a better move just because we didn't need to beat the boss, and I don't know, a little bit more dense. So I wasted a couple minutes there, but half magic and fire rod made the fight pretty quick anyway. There's also a small possibility now that the other glove could be on Catfish. That's kind of rude. Still haven't found an item out of here. I shouldn't have left. I do have the big key. I should have opened up the last chest, so we're still looking for an ice rod. Okay, it's right there. We got lucky. Alright, let's go to Meyer. So, everything right now I feel pretty justified on. It's going to be the ice rod hunt that's going to piss me off. It really doesn't make sense to scout it, I guess, but now I just know what I gotta get out. Let's take a quick pick at checkerboard, and then we'll go in and beat this dungeon. And then that just leaves us with Turtle Rock, which we could go with the ultimate troll. Is it in TR? Now we have access to all that shit up there, so we might as well go look at it. I guess we have to believe or something, right? Only 2 checks in here. Sure. Dude, stop. Seriously? I just got wrecked in this room. Of course it's a Godmire when you're looking for something. Garbage seed. No, no, no. Okay. God forbid I wet my nose for a second. Alright, we got this check in here. And then we have the big chest and the one next to it. Alright, we haven't even seen a single item yet out of here, naturally. Okay, well, one of them's here and one of them's on Vidi. Alright, that's nice, but I kind of want something else that's blue. The whole time I've been in this dungeon, I've been thinking, like, oh, I'm gonna do Magic Cape Master Sword strats on Biddy, and then I'm like, oh, right, I have silvers. I just remembered that. Please? Alright. I guess we do the horrible thing and just go up the mountain and hope that it's there. I just don't like it at all.
Oh, yes.
It's definitely our best density play. And it totally could be correct, but it also could be very wrong. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do Ether Tablet and then just do Spike Cave first. And then we can eliminate those. Because if it's in Spike Cave, that's like really good because then it's just over with. Alright, we'll give this a shot. And then we're just gonna head over and do all the other Darkhold checks and go into TR and hope for the best, I guess. Not the answer. No! God, I hate these things so much. I'm actually shocked that after all that time on the screen, I didn't get hit once. That's the other problem too, is not only do you get dead rocked and it's annoying as hell, but then you also just have to like deal with getting cabbaged to death, and somehow they didn't actually touch me. Which is kind of nuts. Alright. What do we got? Another Quake. We had that pretty early. Oh, I never did the back of escape after I got the gloves. Ugh, I hope that's not it. That would be really annoying. There's only like 1 or 2 items there though. So this is still the better density. do Super Bunny real quick. I'm just gonna hope it's here, and then we can peace out and just finish this up. That's nice. I'm not disappointed with that. Thank you. Last bottle. Alright, I guess we take the chance and try TR. This feels bad. I want to believe. No. I went the wrong way. Alright, so we already got the big key. Right? That's what we got there. I should have hit it sooner. Luckily we have fairies. Oh, it didn't even... Nice. That's stupid. Oh my god, get me out of here. No, let's just wait. Alright, let's be safe and do this here. There we go. Alright. Nice. Alright, we can check by the cave. There's a small possibility that could be sitting there. That's a bad location for this thing, but it could be there. Everything's a bad location at this point, though. Okay. There. Well, Laser Bridge is going to be the optimal location then. If it doesn't show up there, we are in trouble. I'll hit it, though. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little worried here. As one probably should at this point. It's here! Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. In the last possible spot. Oh, holy shit. That's amazing. Oh, I am so happy. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do this. Oh my god. Whew. Now we just have to hope to avoid GT big key on the torch. And we're in go. It just might be a bootsless seed for us. Holy shit, I can't believe it was here. Oh my god. What a nasty seed, though. No boots, gloves in really weird spots. Holy shit. And the mirror shield there. Oh, man. Unreal.
Oh, yes.
So I don't know if anyone's going to be able to, like, totally, like, do this seed super fast because you're going to be looking for that ice rod all the way up until you... Like, so you're going to be full clearing these dungeons, and I kind of wonder if anyone would get trolled into going back. So I got lucky because Hera Basement was not, unless Hera Basement was the boots, which would have sped up the seed significantly. But they weren't required unless we see the torch have the key here. So we're really just hoping to avoid that, and then we're good. So let's see if there's a troll or not. Okay, we're good. We're in go. Let's do this. Give me an early big key so I can just completely be done with this, please. Right in here. Maybe. We're gonna... Let's go left. Lots of keys over here. I feel like going to the left. That was stupid. Ooh. When I got knocked out with that bomb, I almost stepped on the teleporter. I would have been really sad. The boots are here! Oh my god. So bad. Naturally, they're on the right side. Might be Hope Room, though. That'd be okay. That's too far. It's totally Hope Room. Okay. Well, we wasted a little bit of time, but we got the boots out of here, I guess, so... I guess that gives us a few minutes of save time. Not really, at this point in the seed. Go. So many bombs. That damage boost there was kind of nice. Took me right through the BMOS. Give me out. Whew. Ah! Hit it. Hit it here. Alright, just freaking kill him with your sword, because you're not getting arrow shot at this point. So bad. Alright. Man. Nice. Aha! Still made it around here. Whew. Dang it. Alright, play nice. That's not really nice. Alright, we got a double out of it. I'm okay with it. Ew. Single. Oh, come on. Single. Wow. Shit patterns. One more. And now you give me something decent. Oh, and I fucked it up. Oh my god. We're just melting down now. Good enough. Ugh. Wow. I'm like way behind some of the others in this one. Sucks. I missed Alright, good enough. Well, I'm gonna apparently keep my tradition of 11th place. The 148.26. Rough. Yikes. Compared to some of the others in here for sure. But I was definitely a little bit late getting to those gloves, but I feel like I was getting stuff done. Oh, hey, Skylar. How are you? Yeah, man, I was late getting to the gloves because they were in just awful positions. But I don't know. I would love to really see how I lost that much time. I know, where did I have... I guess the only thing if I would have just done the front of Skull Woods, I would have saved a little bit of time not beating Moth, but that's not much. Yeah, the seed. So, I don't know what route you took at GT, but I found the boots in randomizer room. It's fucking awful. That was miserable. I mean, the top runners are in the 120s for at least the top two, and then 130s after that. You know it's a little slow. Yeah, see, if I would have checked Hope Room first, though, I'm... Like... I obviously would have been fine. It did speed up my climb by a few seconds, I'm sure, but I lost all that time going all the way around and beating Ice Armos to get nothing. I was just relieved there was an Hope, so I could just climb after that and be done with it. Yeah, once I saw that I had 4 keys after doing the DM room, I was like, I'm just gonna stay left. It didn't pay off, except for the boots, but whatever. But there was a couple interesting trolls. So here's the other thing that I did that didn't exactly help, but whatever. I got Flute, right, out of Mini Moldworm. I immediately went up, I activated that, went up Death Mountain. We already had Hookshot and Hammer, so I cleared Hera up there, but I didn't have a fire source. But I knew that there was a lamp sitting at Desert Ledge. And so, of course, you get the mirror and the book right up there. And so I'm like, oh, great, I can get my lamp. And then I got slapped in the face when I went to Eastern and did Saha's closet and freaking saw the fire rod in there. I'm like, oh, shit. So in the back of my head, the whole time, I'm like, please don't be anything in Hera Basement. And clearly it wasn't anything of real value, so I lucked out on that, because I was not going back there. I was adamant about not going back there. So. But I don't even know, like, I don't think, I did a lot of stuff that was good, and I kept on, like, clearing out, yeah, I know I got lucky, nothing was there. I kept on clearing out, like, dungeons and locations, so it's kind of crazy that it went this slow, because I was able to do a lot of shit without having the gloves. But then I did do some, like, after beating Swamp, I checked, like, a handful of checks down the south, which ended up being kind of garbage. And I guess I could have saved some time there. The Zora checks actually didn't really pan out so much either, I don't think. So, I don't know. I guess if I didn't do those things and just beelined for the village, so I could have gotten Thieves Town done. But I got my first glove was on blind, then I went up to Skull Woods and got the second one, and then I knew I was Ice Rod Hunt, and then I was nervous about that. So I cleared out Mire, and then I'm like, screw it, we're going to go Death Mountain, I'm going to take the risk on Turtle Rock. The fact that it's the last chest on Laser Bridge, I was ready to shit myself, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Because I had a lot of these weird isolated checks. I probably would have considered going to Ice Palace, because I didn't touch that. But I'm like, oh, please just be here. And I was so relieved that it was in that chest. Thank God. It was brutal. You're gonna do the flippers checks after swamp, then bailed after checking hobo. I think, well, so the only thing you didn't get, that's when you went to Dark Death Mountain. So, because you must have done that last then, because you already did your Skull Woods and Thieves Town stuff. See, I went for density, I went to Swamp first, because I was like, well, let me check Hype Cave. And I actually said, as I was going down to Hype Cave, I don't know if I want to go to the Swamp with Fighter Sword. I would like a sword upgrade to feel better about this. And then, boom, there it was. I friggin' got the sword upgrade right from the NPC in Hype Cave. And then I'm like, alright, fuck it, let's go into Swamp. And it didn't really have anything amazing, for sure, but I got the crystal out of the way. So... Yes, that's what it was. 2 freaking shields. And then the mirror shield ended up being in a stupid spot anyway, so who cares? It was on Trinex. It's like so helpful. What? I remember laughing when I saw that drop. I'm like, oh, come on. What's the point? That's funny. It's just dumb. My plan is, after the credits roll here, I'm just going to go and raid the Go Mode podcast channel, because I don't know if they're live yet, but it's only 5 minutes out, so they might be. I can look. Yeah, they are live. So, I know you're going to want to watch it anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. So, we're going to end up going in that direction. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do in a minute. So, we'll just let this run, and then we'll end with that. But, yeah, this was interesting seed. I felt like it was going to be pretty good in the beginning because it gave a lot of stuff. And it was. Like, I was able to clear out a lot of dungeons. I'm just glad because there is a part of me that's like, all right, I'm going to do Escape, and then I still have that Hera basement, but I'm like, but I could do Aga, and that unlocks way more checks in the Dark World because of all the things I had, so like, I have to just do Aga. And I did, and I'm glad, because like I said, Hera basement, I don't know what was there, but it was trash, clearly. So I didn't have to worry about it. So still need to figure out how to do better here. And I mean, I still skipped a lot of stuff. Like, obviously we couldn't do any of the boots checks, but I didn't do Smith Chain. Dig game being 1 dig was pretty funny. Never bothered to go up to Catfish, because for me that was such a late check at that point. I had way more density up on Death Mountain, so that's where I was going to go. But hey, thanks for popping in as I was finishing this up, and let's go ahead over and watch the kickoff for this tournament. I'm still in the process of waiting for my opponent to schedule this race. He was still looking to try to get a mentor, but I haven't heard anything yet. So, all right, yep. So thanks for hanging out. Let's go raid these guys, and we'll catch this. So, all right, see ya.